ladies who are hosting along with me tonight. And we're going to teach you about what it is that coaches do, how we live our day-to-day lives, how we connect with people via social media, how we, and also a little bit about what you can do to become a coach yourself if you're loving what you feel in the group tonight. So just to tell you a little bit about myself, I've been a coach for almost a year. Coming up in mid-June will be my coachversary, and that'll be my official year with Beachbody. I wish I had found these programs forever ago. I cannot say enough about how my life has changed for the better in the last year. Outside of being a coach, I'm a full-time public health nurse. I work with mamas and babies, and I just get to talk even more about health and wellness. I'm really an advocate for it 24/7. I am an Emerald Beachbody coach, and I'm the founder of Hustle Squad, my own little team. What we're going to be talking about to kick off the night tonight, what we really do ourselves as coaches, what coaches. The biggest thing we do is we share our own journey, the good, the bad, everything in between. We talk about what our own health and fitness plan is. We do that on social media. We do that with people in our real lives. We engage with our mailman, with our doctor, with whoever it is who's interested in talking about the same things as us. We also talk about our day-to-day life, what it is we do outside of coaching. Myself, I'm talking about that.
Yeah, well, yesterday too, they were like, oh, it's gonna like rain all day.
Perfect. Awesome. Just want to make sure everyone can hear okay. So yeah, the biggest part that we do is sharing our own journey. When you share like that, it means that other people can build some trust and connection with you. They can know you a little bit. Taking on a new health and fitness journey is something that can be like really know you, and that they can kind of go with you in a partnership. Sharing your is the best way to let people into your life so that they can learn that what you really want to do, just help their life be as happy as it possibly can, and whatever capacity that is for them. The other things we do as a coach is also things on our fitness page. So sometimes those are free resources. People sometimes do this, like I said, on a fitness page, or they do it on their own personal page on social media. And that just helps to make sure that we're really giving value to what it is we put up. We want to make sure people feel like they're loved and they matter, and that they're getting value out of what it is we're putting out. It's okay to do things. Is also connecting with our challengers through a challenge group. So some of you may have come to this coaching event by trying a Beachbody challenge yourself. Might have been 21 Day Fix, might have been Hammer and Chisel, 22-minute hardcore, or the start of that journey. If you've been in one of those groups, you know what I'm talking about. Those groups, for those of you who are maybe just joining in for the first time, don't have any experience with Beachbody products yourself, is kind of like a little safe haven for people who want to start their fitness journey. The coaches facilitate them so that people can feel free to post about what's happening in their world, how they're enjoying the journey, what struggles they're having. And we help to really maintain a positive atmosphere in there so that people can feel confident and supported throughout their whole journey. If you're wondering, oh my goodness, a challenge group, how would I ever run one of those on my own? I've never even been in one. Or I've seen how much coaches put into them, and I'm not sure if I could do the same. The thing to know is that it applies you with rubrics for how to lead a challenge group. You take it, you add your own spice, and you add your own flavor, but all of the resources you need to really succeed yourself and help your challengers do the best they can are there for you. Same thing with challenges. Quite often coaches like to run events on their own page to connect with new people and to help inspire life changes as well. The best way to do that is by just offering them something fun that they can just do and participate in without already having to be a challenger or a Beachbody member. Those sorts of challenge groups, Fit Republic has created so many beautiful challenges that you can just engage with, follow along in, and there's not anything you have to do other than bring the love and the personality to it. All the bones are there for you, so that way you can just set yourself up for some success and some fun, and the same goes for all of your challengers. So the next thing that we're going to talk about for this evening, I'm actually going to pass it off to my girl, Cara Lee. Cara Lee is going to talk a little bit about social media and how we use it to really engage with our social network. She is a police mom, a mama of 3, and a fit girl who loves the city life. She's been using Beachbody workouts for the last 4 years, and she's gotten the most amazing results. She started coaching in January. She hit Emerald in March, and her only regret is not having started coaching soon. So welcome, Cara Lee. We're so excited to hear what you got to say.
So yes, I started using Beachbody products 4 years ago, and I honestly can't believe that I didn't start coaching until just now. It's my biggest regret thus far. Okay, let's get started. So we use social media to connect with people. There are so many different ways that we can do this. We can do this on Facebook. That is my main way of connecting, but I've also recently gotten on Instagram. I have yet to get on Snapchat. I have Pinterest, there's Twitter. I mean, there's a ton. We are in social media generation. There's a ton of way to connect with people online, and that is what we do. So we have amazing training put together by the Fit Republic team and also by other coaches as well. So we show you guys how we connect with people on social media in that training. And honestly, connecting with people on social media is really just being genuinely yourself. Everybody is very, very different, and we all have very different personalities. So we're going to draw different people to ourselves by just being authentic to ourselves. So a lot of my followers are moms who have kids like me, stay at home, maybe work a little bit. I've got a lot of fellow police mamas that follow me. That's who just gets drawn to me because that's the things that I post about. So we use that thing to draw people in that are like us, and people will follow you just for being you. So the biggest thing that you can do to get a great following is just being yourself. So to get that social media thing, we're sharing our journeys, really just being ourselves, recipes. We're not personal trainers. We're not nutritionists. We're just that support system for people, and we're offering them that support. We're offering them recipes online so that it gives them value into following my page. So that's a way of connecting with people, is offering them something that they can actually use in real, in their day-to-day life, is huge, because that nobody wants this garbage going through their news feed, right? So I connect really well on Facebook is kind of my number one thing that I use. And my biggest way to connect with people is hosting free groups. I always do lately bring a friend, and I seem to make a ton of new contacts with those by just asking everybody to bring all their friends and make a big deal out of it. So it's amazing how many people. I started with about 250 friends on Facebook when I started coaching in January, and now I have over 500 people that I'm friends with. So I mean, and a lot of them I've just recently met, and I've met through other people, and we get talking. So there's a whole sea of people out there that you will get to know. And like I said, our training is top notch, and it will show you the how-to. It doesn't matter what personality type you are. You're working from your computer. So if you're scared to talk to people in person, awesome, because you're typing. You're not actually having a face-to-face conversation. So if you're shy, if you're reserved, if you're an introvert, this is still for you, because you're not standing on a stage. Nobody's, that's not part of this. It is if you want it, but you're doing it from the comfort of your own home. To be honest, I usually work in my pajamas. So I'm just being real. So this is the kind of job that you just do when you fit it in. And yeah, I honestly love just connecting with people and meeting new people. So it's been fun.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Kara, for sharing all of that. Social media is really the biggest way that we can connect with people. It's so important to our business practices. The next coach that we're going to have joining us is Cheryl. She's going to talk about the tagline for coaching, one of the biggest things we do, called being a product of the product. So Cheryl is a personal trainer turned Emerald coach, and she's the founder of Inspired Army. That's her very own coaching team. She's a busy mama of a 4-year-old and a 5-month-old. So thanks so much, Cheryl. Take it away.
Okay, so hi. Hi, everybody. Thanks for being here. I'm super stoked. It's super fun. Okay, so we're going to talk about being the product of the product. So what does that mean? So basically what we do as coaches is we use the product, obviously, and we share with everybody the results of our product. So that means doing our daily workouts, posting about them, with little videos or pictures or sweaty selfies or, you know, whatever. If you have a tough workout, if you're feeling sore, we share all that kind of stuff with everybody. We also share transformation. So what we look like maybe when we started to what we are now, because really it doesn't matter where you are in your journey when you start this coaching thing, right? So people are super inspired by watching what you do. So whether you're already super fit and you're just continuing on that journey, or maybe you've got a whole bunch of weight to lose and you're just starting, people are going to follow you and watch you and be inspired by what you're doing. So that's why we share everything that we do, right? It also includes drinking a Shakio daily. So we share Shakio recipes, what it's done for us, how it makes us feel, you know, maybe gives us more energy for Skizzy Mamas because we need it, right? All that kind of stuff. So we'll share that so people know that what we're using actually works, and they want to be a part of that, right? So people love transformations. They love, you know, success stories. They want to know that, hey, like I'm feeling that way, you know, maybe I'm feeling tired and lethargic, and now I'm watching this person and look at how much energy they have, look at how great their skin looks. Like whatever you think maybe is insignificant to you could be something huge in their life, right? So we share all of that stuff, because you never know like what, you know, somebody needs help with, right? So we share that all. We share our non-scale wins as well. So maybe being a coach has made you more confident. So now, you know, now that you work out all the time, you feel better about yourself. Maybe you stand taller, maybe you speak more clearly. That's the kind of stuff that you share with people. You know, all those changes. Maybe you have more energy to play with your kids. Like that's huge, right? Maybe you got off some medication. So maybe, I don't know, maybe your parents did, maybe somebody you helped did. That's kind of stuff that people want to hear and want to know that the products that we have help, right? And same with sharing your food. So if you have like awesome recipes, your meal plans, you know, we take pictures of our food, make them all pretty, you know, let people know that like, boom, healthy can be good, and mind-blowing recipes and all that kind of stuff. And just be you about it, like as if you're talking to your best friend on there, like, you know, hey girl, check out this recipe, you know, just be you. That's what people want. And that's what they connect with, right? So that's part of sharing, or being the product of the product, sorry. Also as coaches, we do a lot of personal development. Super huge, super important. If you miss it, you feel it. So we spend a lot of time on personal development. You can do it in forms of books, podcasts, webinars, audiobooks. There's YouTube channels. Beachbody does a national wake-up call every Monday that you can tune into. That's awesome. You know, top coaches talking about what they do. You know, there's like Tony Robbins, Gary Vaynerchuk's a good one. Vaynerchuk, not sure how to pronounce his last name. He's super awesome. He's got a big potty mouth, so if you're into that, you'll really like him. He's really good. All that kind of stuff. So anything that's going to basically take away any of that, those creepy, bad voices that come into your head that tell you you can't do it or you're not good enough. Personal development will change that. It's going to change your self-esteem. It changes so much about you, and it's super important. And that's also stuff that you can share with your audience, right? Like, you know, little blurbs from it, because people love motivation. They love to feel good. So that's the energy and what we put out to everybody. And we give them the tools to do that, right? So, I mean, we're changing people's lives, and that's huge. Give them every tool that we have and show them every tool that we have and every exact thing that we use, so that they can duplicate that and have the same success that we're having in our journeys. And it's awesome. Like, we're surrounded all these awesome people that you can get to work with. Like, this is a job. It's crazy to me that this is a job. Like, it's awesome. Yeah, so be a product of the product. Your workouts every day, love them. They're super awesome. These, I mean, yeah, I came from the personal trainer world. Like, you know, some of these I've done the workouts, I'm like, I've created these almost exact same workouts. They work, they're awesome. And the great part about being a coach is you don't have to do them. Like, physically put out a plan. Beachbody does all that for you, right? They do all the workouts, they do all the meal plans. You know, you don't have to be a pro. You can just, you know, share with everyone the greatness that it is. So, yeah, hopefully it's helped. So that helps you guys.
Oh, right. Thanks so much, Cheryl. Isn't she right? She doesn't want a job where you just hang out and get fit with your besties all day. She just described the job requirements, and they're basically take care of yourself and make yourself a happier person. Who doesn't want to get that? So next thing that we're going to talk about is with our girl, Melissa. She is going to let you know how it is we actually get paid to do that stuff, to hang out with our girlfriends, take care of ourselves, and get fit. Melissa is an Emerald coach. She started coaching in January. She has 2 crazy boys, ages 6 and 7, an awesome husband, and way too many pets. She works full-time for a nonprofit in addition to coaching, another full-time girl who still has time to get this coach life in. So take it away, Melissa. Tell us how we get this done.
Hey guys, so when I started coaching, I was looking for a way to supplement my income. I was tired of budgeting every little penny. I was tired of telling my kids, no, we can't sign you up for that, or no, we can't go on that trip. And I wanted my kids, I do want my kids to be able to experience a ton of different things to make them into amazing, well-rounded adults. But I didn't really want to waste the other time that I have with them outside of their school and my full-time job by working evenings or weekends at some liquor store or cleaning. So coaching has been the perfect fit for me. And now, just 4 months into my coaching career, I'm already earning about 75% of my full-time income. My goal is to match my full-time income and take my kids to Disneyland next year on my dime. So I'm going to tell you guys how we earn money. There are 3 different ways that you earn an income as a coach. The first way is a commission. We earn a 25% commission off of anything purchased through your Beachbody website. So you've got your own fitness program, you're excited about the results you're getting, you share that with your friends and family, and then when they decide to join, you earn 25% of the cost of their challenge pack that they purchased to sign up. So anywhere between $35 and $55, and that's just one example. You earn a commission on anything that's sold through your Beachbody website, so Shakeology, the fitness programs, and the challenge packs. The second way to earn an income is when you start to grow your team and you're supporting the coaches that you've personally signed up, you can start earning what's called a team volume bonus. I'm not going to go into detail with this one because so much more of it is covered in your new coach training. But what it means is that when you've guided and supported your team and they start doing well and are growing their businesses, then Beachbody rewards you with a little bonus each cycle of what's called volume points. Again, more about that in your training. But what's important to know is that as a coach, we do not earn any portion of the commission that our personally sponsored coaches make. In fact, because Beachbody uses a binary payment system, which is different from so many other companies, a coach below me can earn way more than me. It doesn't matter where you are in the company, anyone can out-earn anyone else. It really all comes down to how much work you're willing to put into your business. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. You cannot hit the 52K club in your first year like Allie, or earn a double 6-figure salary like Rosa with a minimum wage work ethic. I am 4 months into my coaching career. I'm earning an average of $400 a week now, and it's because of my consistent dedication to my business. The dream is free, but the hustle is sold separately. When I started this business, I wanted to earn an income for my family, but I also wanted to improve my own fitness journey and help others along the way. I'll tell you right now, though, if you're in this for the money, it's not going to happen for you. But if you are in this to help people, the money will follow. When you're genuine, open with sharing your story, and consistent in doing so, you will be successful. And the third way to earn an income through Beachbody is as a coach, is through quarterly bonuses that can be earned once you reach a certain rank within the company. Again, this is something that you'll learn more about in your training, but in that level, it is a guaranteed income every 3 months once you've hit 2-star diamond coach rank. So when I talked to my husband about starting this journey and was preparing myself to convince him that spending $164 on a business and fitness program was a good use of our limited money, he said to me, "We've spent more on less, and there's a money-back guarantee if the program doesn't work. What do you have to lose?" So for those of you that are still on the fence, keep that in mind. What have you got to lose? That's all.
Oh man, girl, you make me want to coach all over again. That was awesome. Thank you so much for sharing. The last coach that we have coming up tonight is going to be letting you know what to do next if you've liked everything you've heard tonight and you're thinking that you'd like to get in on that coach life with the Fit Republic. I am super, super proud of our next speaker because she's actually one of my coaches. Next up, we have Taryn. She is a student, she is a linguist, she is a wino, and she is a living, breathing inspiration. She's one of the co-founders of Hustle Squad. She's been a coach for nearly a year, and she is my success partner and the other half of my brain. So take it away, Taryn. Tell us what we can do if you guys are just really wanting to join in all the fun that we're having here tonight.
Oh my God, you're the sweetest. So much fantastic info so far, guys. I know if I wasn't a coach already, my keyboard would be smoking up because I'd be typing so fast to get signed up. So before I talk about exactly how that would work if you decide you want to join the team, I really wanted to give a quick shout out to the training that our team provides. Speaking for myself, I'm a type A personality. I like to attack things with a plan. I like to know what to expect, which is why I just can't speak highly enough about the training that you'll get when you sign up as a coach. You don't need to worry about figuring it all out because the leadership of the team has put together fantastic material that's going to cover everything from the basics to the nitty-gritty. So you don't need to stress about that. I stressed about it and I didn't need to, and neither do you. You also get to move through the training at whatever rhythm is good for you. So just like this job, just like coaching in general, you get to make the training work with you and your life and your schedule because it's all self-paced. I've seen people power through it in 48 hours, like a machine. And I've also seen people decide to spread it out over longer than that, up to a week or more. It's really what works for you because you are the boss. And that's probably the best part. I think that the reason there's so many successful coaches on our team, and the reason that, in case you guys didn't know, the Fit Republic is currently number 9 in the entire company, which is just wild, is because we're truly in this together. The sense of community with this team is incredible. I have never in my life worked at a job where I feel like my coworkers care as much about my success as they care about their own. And the training really reflects that. We just want one another to succeed, and we're willing to share everything that we've learned so far to help make that happen for each other and to help make that happen for you. So there's no secrets being kept here. We will give you the secret sauce. The secret sauce is yours, and we will give it to you. So I'm hoping that the next question out of your mouth is, how do I sign up? And the simplest instruction I can really give you is to just talk to the person that invited you to this event because they're going to hook you up. In general, anyone that's on this call probably falls into one of 3 categories. So either you're doing a Beachbody program right now with the Challenge Pack, participating in a challenge group, or you're doing a Beachbody program right now that maybe you got some other way from a friend, Kijiji, YouTube, I'm not judging, or you're wanting to hop on board full kit and caboodle. So it could be that you're wanting to start your fitness journey right now and you just want to start inspiring people like right away. And props to you because that's amazing. So if you're already a challenger that's purchased a challenge pack with a coach, then Beachbody makes it really simple. Just talk to your coach and they're going to give you a direct link that tells you how to sign up, and there's no cost. No cost. Everything's waived for you because you've already invested in getting fit with a challenge pack. If you're doing a program but haven't actually done a challenge, meaning combining a program with Shakeology, or if you're brand new to Beachbody, there's basically 2 options that you've got. The first is that you can sign up with a challenge pack, which I would really, really encourage you to do. That's going to get you your program, that's going to get you your Shakeology, and that way you can really put into action that concept of being a product of the product that we were talking about earlier. In order to share about being on a fitness journey, you got to be on a fitness journey. So a challenge pack is really going to be like your toolkit to get you started on that. So if you go that route as well, there's no sign-up cost either, just the cost of your challenge pack. Or if you're not interested in a new program right now, maybe you're already in the middle of one and you've already got some Shakeology on hand, you can sign up with something called a business starter kit. So that's a small fee of, I think it's $40 Canadian, and that gets you signed up and ready to go. So those are the only costs. Like, I've seriously never seen another business opportunity that gets you started with such a small investment. Like, usually you have to put down tons of money or stock up your basement with tons of product and stock. Like, if that had been the case, I know that I wouldn't have been able to get started. So I'm really grateful that that's not how it works with Beachbody. And the very last thing that I wanted to mention, I know it's getting late, especially for our Newfoundlanders on the call, so I'll try to wrap it up, is that you got nothing to lose. You've got nothing to lose. One of the things I know I was really concerned about when I was first thinking about coaching was, what if I get into this and it just isn't for me? What if I commit to this and then decide that now isn't the right time? Guys, it's literally as simple as filling out a form to cancel if you decide that it isn't for you. That's it. It's not like you need to give a ridiculous amount of notice. My gym wants like 3 decades of notice if I want to leave, right? And then they charge me all these sorts of crazy fees. It's nothing like that. You just let your coach know that maybe it wasn't the right time and that you want to try again later, and that's it. Not that I think you're going to want to cancel. I just know that that was a comfort to me to know that I could try it and then decide as I went. So I think that's it. I'll pass it back to you, Chelsea.
All right. I think you guys can hear me. I'm hoping you guys can hear me. I lost my phone view there for a second. Perfect. I'm getting the thumbs up. All right. So that's wrapping up like the very last step that you need, Taryn. Thank you so much for sharing with us. I'm pretty sure after that, everyone is going to be wanting to jump on board. I think we all have those feelings of apprehension, wanting to make sure that, we know there's a safe exit should this be something that's not us. But like my coach showed me to know that there's no strings. And I did the same thing for Taryn. She's hooked. I've got her now. She can let you know that there's happiness at the end of it. So if you're having any questions afterwards, what we can do for a couple minutes, if I get the nods from my fellow coaches, is if anyone has questions right now that they'd like to ask out in the comments, we can take about 5 to 10 minutes to answer a few things. And then if you have any further questions after that, you can connect with the person who invited you to the event tonight. So do we have any questions come up during the chat? Anything that we wanted to address now? Anyone's gotten any goodies that we want to know?
I don't think we've had any questions yet, but you guys feel free to use the chat feature at the bottom if you have any questions to ask. You will find that we're like open books. We share anything, so you can feel free to ask anything. Mostly it's just all of us professing our love for each other in the chat.
Very true. If you let the last like 4 messages are just about how we love each other.
Yeah.
If you guys are all good for the night, if we don't see anything coming up while I just finish this little preamble here.
Something to add.
Sorry about that.
That's okay. I think we should say too, like there's a lot of incentives that Beachbody likes to do for us. So I know we didn't talk about like some of the things, but I like free stuff. It's just something that I like. I'm really cheap that way. And so Beachbody every month, if you hit like a certain, by just helping 3 people a month, I've gotten like a free tank top, a free blanket that says I love being Beachbody coach. And it's like super, super soft, like not just it's a nice blanket where I have an apron coming. And I'm also like almost done earning my trip to Punta Cana next year in April of 2017. So like I've never been to Mexico or the Dominican or any place like that because it's just never been in our budget. So I am so excited that I'm going to be able to go with my husband to a hot place and enjoy some time without kids. Paid for by Beachbody.
That's totally not the only sort of swag option that they have. Like, I think I've had something free from Beachbody show up at my house every month since I started coaching. And it's gotten to be so routine that it'll show up and it'll be a surprise. And I didn't even know there was anything I was supposed to get. Sometimes it's just from hitting Success Club, one of those markers of helping so many people each month, like Carolee was saying. Sometimes it's because you get to take on a month with your teamies. So a bunch of you will join together and all of your points for that month will add up together just for fun, just because Beachbody wants to send you more goodies. I don't think I've ever had a job where I got so much free swag before, and I've had some pretty swagalicious jobs in the past. It's pretty sweet.
Okay, we have a question, and it is a really, really good question. Shelby is asking, she says she is 3 months pregnant. Congratulations! That's so exciting. I totally have baby fever like you would not believe right now. I have 3 kids, and I'm like really trying to convince Chris for number 4. But in any case, we have a ton of pregnant mamas on our team. Some started while they were pregnant. Actually, I just had a coach who joined us, I think 3 weeks ago, and she's like 36 weeks pregnant with her second baby. So being pregnant does not preclude you from being a coach. There are so many mamas out there who have just had a baby or who want to stay fit during their pregnancies as well. So I think that will just add to what you're sharing as a coach. And no, there is no reason that you wouldn't be able to coach because you're pregnant. Any other questions, team? I think we're good.
All right. So thank you guys so much for coming out tonight or staying in tonight with us and enjoying a little bit of time with the Fit Republic coaching crew. If you have any questions at all, again, just connect with the coach that added you to the group. I'm sure they're all going to be really eager to hear your feedback and what you thought. Please let us know if you enjoyed the event or if there's anything else that you'd like to see added to it in the future. And yeah, we hope to see your faces around the Fit Republic team. Have a great night, everybody.
Bye.